Good day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to my channel. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, click the notification bell to receive daily news updates locally and internationally. I still haven't seen my son. Prison sentence hangs over grandma's head in child abduction plot. A grandmother, caught in the middle of an international child custody battle, has been ordered to serve 9 months in prison as a desperate Jamaican father turns up the pressure to have his son returned to him from the United States. However, Daisy Raymond, a retired teacher, will remain free for 3 months, a last chance for her to try and convince her daughter and the child's biological mother, Lacey Ann Raymond, to comply with an order of the Jamaican court that the 8-year-old should be returned to his father, Desmond McKenzie. No order was made against Lacey Ann Raymond, who is now a fugitive in the U.S., according to McKenzie. A warrant was issued for her arrest in January last year after she failed to appear in a New Jersey court for a scheduled custody hearing, he said, citing court documents. The 41-year-old Portland man has not seen his son since August 2018, when Daisy Raymond took him to her daughter in the U.S. for the summer holidays, under an agreement that she would bring him back by September 3, in time for the start of the new school year. The child will celebrate his 9th birthday next week. She returned to the island without the child and brushed off requests for information on his whereabouts, McKenzie claimed. The punishment was imposed by Judge Courtney Day in the Supreme Court last Wednesday. The outcome of an application made by Mackenzie's attorney, Lorenzo Eccleston, after the grandmother failed over a 2-year period to comply with 2 orders by another judge that she return the child to his father. The first respondent, Daisy Elizabeth Raymond, is sentenced to 9 months imprisonment. The execution of the order is suspended for 3 months from the day hereof, day ordered before offering the retiree a glimmer of hope. The first respondent, upon compliance with the order to return her grandson to his father, may apply to the court to purge her contempt by the reduction or discharge of the sentence. Causing an elderly woman to languish in prison was not part of the plan when a devastated Mackenzie began his legal fight to be reunited with his son, he acknowledged during the interview last week. That was not what I set out for, and that was not the intention to send anybody to prison. My intention was just to get the return of my son, he said. This is just a last resort, and I'm hoping that she does what is needed and it doesn't have to go that way because she has choices. She has an option. She has all of 3 months. Daisy Raymond's attorney, Dr. Maria Anderson, did not respond to request for an interview for this story. It was yet another legal victory for Mackenzie in his quest to be reunited with his son, but he is not ready to celebrate. I still have not seen my son. I am hoping that this will put some fear into her to do what she is supposed to do. It's the nearest possibility of hope that best efforts and reasonable steps will be taken to have the child return to the jurisdiction into the custody and care and control of my client, Eccleston said. With imprisonment, loss of liberty hanging over her head, it is my hope that she would plead to her daughter to do the right thing and return the minor child to jurisdiction, he added. Mackenzie recounted his visit to Daisy Raymond's home on September 3, 2018, after she returned from the U.S. trip. I called and she came out, and I told her I'm here to pick up my son. She was like, he's not here. So I'm like, where is he? She said he is with his mom, and she went back inside and closed her door, he charged. He detailed in a previous interview the mental anguish he suffered in the ensuing days. I've been to the doctor, I'm not sleeping, I'm restless, he said during a January interview. The situation was compounded, Mackenzie claimed, when Lacey Ann first told their son he was not going back to Jamaica. He called me on WhatsApp, and he was saying, Daddy, Mommy said she's not taking me back to Jamaica. I don't know what she's talking about. Are you coming to get me? He said, recounting the last words he heard from his son. In December 2018, following the hearing of a motion filed by Mackenzie in the Jamaican Supreme Court, Daisy Raymond and her daughter were ordered to return the child to his father forthwith. Eccleston insists that the order was served on the grandmother, but said nothing happened. Mackenzie simultaneously took his fight to the Family Division of the New Jersey Superior Court, which scheduled a hearing on January 25 last year. The court records show that Lacey and Raymond did not show up. A bench warrant for the arrest of the obliger is hereby ordered. The obliger was properly served with notice for court appearance and failed to appear, read a section of the court document seen. On his return to Jamaica, the Portland resident was greeted with the news that Daisy Raymond had filed a legal motion seeking to be removed from the case. The motion was dismissed. In November last year, the Jamaican Supreme Court issued a second interim order granting Mackenzie sole custody of his son until his original case is completed, and again directed Daisy Raymond and her daughter to hand over the child within 14 days or be held in contempt of court. Mackenzie estimates that he already spent more than $2 million in legal and other costs in his quest to be reunited with his son, but said he has no plan to stop. Definitely not. Because I don't think that my son should grow up without his father, he insisted. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you.